Test. There we go. Okay. Got the voice now too. Alright, get the controls over here. Where's the BS? There's check, no drop frames. Alright, I think everything's stable. Change S is good. Okay. All right. Just play all of them. We'll try it on hard. All right, start it off here.
The line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! You will fight, or you will die.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead. Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth! What a glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
Faith is our shield.
Splendid. The stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you await your instructions.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
The first thing we need is a chapel barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads. Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
Yes, Lord.
I'm gonna say plasma power.
Build routine
Awaiting orders.
initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
What is your will?
Faith is our shield.
My
What is
faith
your
is my
will?
shield.
Here to serve.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters. We must not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go.
Onward to glory! Awaiting
Our
orders.
strategic points.
We must start capturing
my
strategic points. These three closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them
Fear the
first,
nice
and then
faith.
move on to the others.
Objective acquired. Heresy grows from idleness.
There's roads from all you do.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, we can do power.
I will do as you ask. Lord.
The enemy is attacking! Yes, my lord.
Boys.
The
Position
Emperor
secure.
protects.
Awaiting orders. The area is secure.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. Plasma generators
Fear
will
the
continue
nice
to
faith.
produce power at a constant rate. But there is a limit of how many plasma generators can
Orders
be built
received.
per stronghold.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Moving out. Awaiting orders. At your command.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Captured.
Well done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource,
Here to
which we can
serve.
use when we build
As you
squads
wish.
and equipment.
I will do as you ask. Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Orders received, brother.
Now that the strategic point is ours, we must take steps to ensure that it stays ours. Get the servitor to build a listening post on the point to defend
Hey,
it.
Cody. You can hear me, right?
They dare fire upon Space Marines? Excellent. The point is now protected from an Orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts
Yes,
on
most
all our
beneficent
captured
one.
points.
I will do as you ask. Here to serve. With all due haste.
It is time to hunt down the source of
funny
these
that
orcs.
you've
They
talked
must
to
have a
Asmund
base
now.
somewhere within the walls
While
of this
the enemies
imperial
of the
vicinity.
Emperor still draw breath,
where?
there can be no peace.
I'd love to talk to the guy. He seems like he'd be fun to talk to.
Fear our wrath.
I know. Well, it's been a while since I've streamed. It's been like a year since I've streamed.
Orders received.
So, yeah. I'm trying to get back into posting on YouTube and being more active again. I mean, just, you know, getting married and whatnot. Tends to
They dare fire upon Space Marines and Orc camp. And look there, a break
That's
in the
hilarious.
spaceport's
Fear
defensive
our
wall.
report on it.
They must have
Video.
blasted their way in.
You get posted
We
on
must
the video.
destroy this Orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have
To
constructed.
glory.
Was that just today, or yesterday, or when?
Attacking as ordered. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Ever vigilant. Yes, my lord.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Oh, let me
Stay vigilant.
fix that.
brothers.
Of course, there's not a. Of course, there's not a master volume. And I can increase mine too a little bit, so I get more voice here. Today, okay. So we can expect a video later today or tomorrow
Emperor, protect
of you
us.
Orders
being
received.
featured in one of his YouTube videos. Okay, that'll be funny to see.
Excellent. This Orc camp has been
While the
destroyed.
enemies of the Emperor still draw
Those Imperial
breath, there
Guardsmen
can
look
be
like
no
they could use
peace.
some assistance.
My
Come,
aim
brothers,
shall not
make
falter.
haste.
Our prayers have been answered.
I love-
Here come the Space Marines.
I love when people get pulled up and everyone salutes. Like, good luck.
Direct us.
That always cracks me up.
Charge.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
What is your order? Defending objective. Maintain attack formation.
Yeah, I was watching some of his other Roblox stuff, and man, that stuff is like, I can't believe that company
Orders
doesn't do
received.
anything. It's
Fear
crazy.
our wrath. Moving out.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Yeah,
still draw
yeah, it's
breath,
weird
there
to have
can
that,
be no
have you be the
peace.
focus of so many people. Yeah,
Stay vigilant, brothers.
even briefly.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
But really, it's cool that you got to talk to him, though.
Onward
He's
to
cool.
glory.
Like,
Moving out.
it'd be cool to talk with him.
Charge. Maintain attack formation. Initiating attack protocol.
I just don't have time or interest in hanging out in streams, really, so I just catch his videos. Reading people's reactions, yeah, well, sure, you got all kinds.
Orders received.
His chat is pretty funny.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath. For the glory of the Imperium.
It's been like 20 years since I played this campaign. It's wild playing this again. Instant 4K on an OLED screen, 55 inch.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
13-year-old self would be proud of me.
Onward to glory.
Angelus is getting a little bit chewed up here, though. Can I build more? No, it's still... There's no upgrade, though.
I shall not die on this day.
Q. Yeah, I have no research I can do to... Okay. They're forcing me to use a small amount right now. Well, this is the, they just dropped a definitive edition today that is scaled up to 4K and high resolution and better technical support for... Because I remember I tried to play this for you a long time ago and the game just hard crashed, so I couldn't really play it.
Attacking as ordered.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
So now I can.
Weapons at ready.
I'll probably play through all of them. It's all the games from Dawn of War. It's like the first game, on all of its expansions. So, oh yeah, this game is a classic, man. This is a good introduction to Warhammer. This was one of my first introductions to Warhammer. Way back, I was like, wow, what's this game where humans are actually kind of the badasses for once, you know? Space Marines, at least.
Commencing attack for the glory of the Imperium.
I think I was just taken aback by the idea of humans being unapologetic badasses in a game, because usually they aren't.
Orders received, brother.
And Space Marines are just like the pinnacle of I don't give a crap what you think of me mentality.
Heresy grows.
I heard about the Halo collab. That was gonna start. I haven't looked into it though. I haven't played Helldivers in a long time either.
Excellent. This Orc camp has been destroyed.
Captured.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. For the Emperor.
Mission accomplished. Yes, my lord. Orders received, brother. For the glory of the Imperium.
Yeah, I heard Battlefield was getting praised. That's nice. Yeah, Expedition's awesome, huh? That was way better than I hoped it was gonna be good, and it was way better than expected. Me and my now wife played through it.
He who stands
we both
with
loved
me
it.
shall be my brother.
Commencing attack.
No retreat! No surrender!
Engaging the enemy. Direct us to the enemy.
Oh, rip our heavy bolter boy.
Emperor, protect
Ever
us!
vigilant.
What would you have me do? Praise the Emperor.
Praise the
On alert,
Emperor.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, and we can't build any more.
Here to serve.
There's no upgrades we can make to build more on this first
Walk
mission
softly
of missions.
And carry a big gun.
Yeah,
Orders
I'm so
received.
glad that good games like
Direct
that
us
are
to
coming
the
out
enemy.
still. At least once in a while, you know? Yeah, we're at 4 viewers right now. That's cool. Got a high res flag raising.
Position secure.
My faith is my shield.
I still haven't done some of the optional stuff in
Orders
Expedition. I
received.
need to go back, but
Understood.
we played it so much
We
we
will
kind of
crush
stepped
the
away from it
enemies of
after
the Imperium.
beating it. But I haven't
Engaging the enemy.
defeated the side bosses or anything yet,
My
really.
power armor will protect.
Fear our wrath.
This music is
Commencing
classic too.
attack. Onward to glory!
My faith is my shield. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Charge! For the glory of the Imperium. Understood.
Praise the Emperor. My faith is my shield.
Charge!
I shall not die on this day.
Yeah, I mean, some of it at least. I feel like that epic final guy, Simon or whatever, unless
My
you really
faith
cheese
is my
them, tends to be really tough,
Engaging the
from
enemy.
what I've seen everyone say. And they'd kind of nerf some of the cheesier things you could do. Well, Angela survived barely.
On the left, brothers. That's the last of them. The enemy must be nearby. Well done, Blood Ravens. Victory is ours.
Go Blood Ravens. Now steal everything.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you. We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs.
Alright,
You
see
are
ya,
a
Cody.
brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men. I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord. See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel. How did you know?
He's a librarian, bro.
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak. Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman, and child? Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Mission success. Yes, we're proceeding.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
All right. The voice actor for Gabriel just went all out, and I appreciate that.
You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my home world. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position.
Do some recon.
This area is crawling with orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted.
Okay.
I sense danger. We will root it out. Yes, my lord. Scouts
Taking
advance.
heavy fire.
Scouts in position.
Well, that's not really good. Start off with.
On patrol. Scouts awaiting orders. We will take them down from here.
Gosh. It's got annoying notification on my screen. The TV part.
Attack. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence.
We are
Lining up
struggling.
our
It's just a
targets.
slug.
Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord.
Get wrecked.
We will take them down from here. We will take them down from here. I sense danger. We will root it out. Gathering intelligence. On patrol.
Alright, what are we...
Scouts advance.
Are we supposed to go through
Scouts
over here?
advance. Getting into position. We will move ahead
Taking
and mark
hits.
any enemy positions.
Maybe? I don't know.
Scouts advance.
It doesn't seem like we're
I
supposed to.
sense danger. We will root it out. Commencing infiltration. Gathering Scouts in position.
Maybe we are. I don't know.
The
Seems like one
enemy
path.
is in our sights. Scouts in position.
Scouts are such bad units.
On patrol. On patrol. Search commencing. On patrol. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration. We will take them down from here.
Objective. Ready to intervene. Values. Oh. Can I use infiltration with them?
At your command. Lining up our targets. Commencing
they all died.
infiltration. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Oh, I guess right here.
Scouts here.
We can't infiltrate
Scouts
anyway.
advance.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic
At your
point.
command.
Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper
Yes, my
rifles.
lord. Lining
They will
up our
make short
targets.
work of these orcs.
Yes, my lord. On patrol.
Nope.
Search. Commence. Scouts in position. At your command. Yes, my lord.
The enemy is attacking.
We will take them down from here. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. secure. Getting into position. Infiltrating enemy territory. Yes, my lord. Getting into position.
Okay, these ones are upgraded,
Scouts in position.
unlike the other one. Or now they are. Okay, I see. Okay.
Yes, my lord. Scouts in position. Scouts in
I
position.
didn't see that before. See Daisy?
Defending objective. Yes, my
Excellent.
lord.
Your
Scouts
Scout
advance.
Marine squad is now
I sense
invisible
danger.
to all
We will
enemies
root it
except
out.
for commanders.
Search
Keep in
commencing.
mind, though, if you are attacked, your
Scouts in
invisibility will be
position.
broken,
Yes,
and
my
some
lord.
time will
On
pass
patrol.
before you can
Scouts
utilize it
ready.
again.
There is an Orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. Scouts in position. Scouts here.
Okay. Can they detect? No, they can't detect, okay.
Scouts awaiting orders. Gathering intelligence. On patrol. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol. I sense danger. We will root it out. Commencing infiltration. On patrol. Search commencing. Scouts advance. We will move ahead. There's our target. Any enemy positions. A large orc mob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken the orc morale. Commencing infiltration. Scouts here. Scouts ready. Scouts
Okay, we
in
got
position.
these guys
Yes,
right
my
here.
lord.
Okay, they're
Yes,
gonna
my
move
lord.
though.
Search
Okay.
commencing. Our aim is true.
The enemy is attacking!
We will move ahead.
I
Good
command
work.
in the name of the
Orc
Emperor is dead.
positions.
We will take it from here.
That was totally unnecessary.
Emperor protects.
Yes, my lord. I sense danger.
Run, boys.
We will root it out. Yes, my lord.
Oh my gosh.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Praise the Emperor. Praise the Emperor.
Commencing attack.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Today the enemy shall know fear. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Faith and duty.
Scouts here.
They dare fire upon Space Marines?
Maintain attack formation.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders. At your command. The enemy is in our sights. Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. Attack.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Agreed.
At your command. Scouts here. Gathering intelligence.
What would you have me do?
Scouts ready. Scouts here. Strategic point
Beware
identified.
the mute, the heretic. the glory of the Emperor.
Our aim is true. Scouts awaiting orders.
We are taking
Commencing
damage.
Infiltration. Getting into position. Defending objective. Lining up our targets. Scouts charge. Search commencing. Scouts ready.
On alert, brothers. Well done. The enemy waterworks are under our control. Now we
Scouts
must
ready.
start building a
Scouts
base
in enemy
before we hunt
territory.
down the rest of the orcs. Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of
I await
operations.
Your instructions.
Launch them into their own bros.
Walk softly and
I
carry a
await
big
your
gun.
instructions. As you wish. Build routine 721 initiated.
Defending objective.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
What would you have me do? I serve mankind. Agreed. Today the enemy shall know fear.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? Initializing build protocol. What is most beneficent one?
Fate is our shield.
Yes, Lord? What is your will? Build routine 721 initiated.
Purge the beasts. Taking heavy fire.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, most beneficent one? I await your instructions. With all due haste. Here to serve. With all due haste. Here to serve.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. Cleanse, purge, kill. At your command.
Yes, Lord?
Praise the Emperor. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
We stand ready. Taking heads. What's your order? Weapons at ready. It is time.
Search commencing.
Moving out. Weapons at ready. It is time. Awaiting orders. Understood.
Yes, Lord?
Ever vigilant.
We will need more
Stay
than heavy
vigilant,
bolters
brothers.
to defeat these orcs.
Charge.
We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the
Under
tools we
fire.
will need to destroy this plague.
Moving out. Stay vigilant, brothers. Faith is our shield. Engaging the enemy. Under fire. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Weapons at awaiting orders. It is time. Attacking as ordered. What's your order? Heresy grows from hiding us. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. We stand ready. We stand ready. Maintain attack formation. Stay vigilant, brothers. Awaiting orders. Heresy grows. Taking heavy fire. Onward at your command. To glory. Faith is our shield. Commencing attack. Orders received, brother. What's your order?
The all-telling
Awaiting orders.
eyes of the Skull
Awaiting
Probes are
orders.
with us. Find them on our
Engaging
listening
the
posts.
ever
The
vigilant.
monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism, and rocket launchers will make short work of Orc
We
buildings.
stand ready. None shall stop us. We are the Emperor's chosen. Taking damage. We stand ready. At your command.
At your command.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position add-on. This upgrade will increase the
Objective
requisition income and add better defenses to the listening post.
Scouts awaiting
About
orders.
time we get that. Welcome back, Cody.
At your command. Orders received, brother.
So do you know anything about the Blood Ravens chapter that we're playing as, Cody?
Yes, my lord. Under fire shall stop us.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to
shall
strike
stop
back.
us.
Scouts ready.
Faith is our shield.
Plasma.
What is your order? We stand ready. Moving out.
Yes, most beneficent one.
You've been friends with me for how
Yes,
long, Cody,
Lord.
and you still have minimal
Scouts
lore
ready.
on Warhammer? How dare you? What am I gonna do with you?
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Marine squad we stand ready.
I wanted to
us to
do
the enemy.
sergeants.
Direct us to the enemy.
Basically,
They dare fire upon Space Marines?
they dare fire. No, I just gave up on Tarkov because it's such a trash game. But anyway,
Ever vigilant. Heresy
the very
grows
basics
from
and
idleness.
the very basics of this chapter, the Blood Ravens, is that
We stand ready.
Scouts here.
Direct us to the enemy.
they don't know their own origins as a chapter, like, or it's shrouded from them, or their top leaders are keeping a secret. Well, not anymore, at least in farther games. But anyway, point being, they don't know who their like Primarch was or what legion they
stand
came from,
ready.
and there's speculation they're Thousand Sons successors because they have more psychers in general. There's also some pretty good evidence that they are
Awaiting
word bearers in origin, which, if that was the case, word bearers are one of the chief traitor
We stand
legions,
ready.
which is curious.
For the Emperor.
We
And it would
are
make
the
sense why they would be,
chosen.
why they would hide their origins at that
Yes,
point.
my lord. Maintain attack formation.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
The enemy is attacking. Orders received, brother.
Praise the Emperor.
I'm sure Chad has plenty of very intelligent things to say to you.
The Emperor protects.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. Orders received. We stand ready. At your command. Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. We stand ready. The enemy is attacking.
So they're all joking around Star Wars like with you? Is my guess.
Yes, my lord. Understood. Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith.
Be honest, yeah. I think it's always funny when he pulls up,
The
like,
enemy must be nearby.
the really insincere people that are there, and then those people just leave. They don't even respond. The moment they get
What is your order?
brought up, they're like, aw, crap. And they just immediately leave
Scouts
the stream.
What is your order?
Freaking spineless noobs.
Ever vigilant.
That always makes me
Marine
laugh.
squad deployed.
They get called out on their BS, and then they suddenly disappear.
Onward to glory. Charge. Initiating attack protocol
What would you
23.
have me do?
Engaging the enemy.
Alright, get wrecked. Ooh, that was good.
Fear our wrath. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. None shall stop us. Orders received.
Scouts in position.
Taking heavy fire. Faith is our shield. Onward to glory.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord.
Defending objective.
721
Ever
initiated.
vigilant. Orders received. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Cody, have you seen Tyler Sherwin Magic at all?
Orders received.
Any clips from him at all?
Understood. We are the Emperor's chosen. Stay vigilant, brothers. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
You should go look him up. He does some really funny stuff.
My power
He's a
armor
magician,
will protect
but
you.
he
stand
does
ready.
very absurdist skits.
Yes, my lord.
Like he does like the Omegle thing where like people just pull him up and he's like
Praise the Emperor.
always
My
a
faith
character,
is
like
my
putting
shield.
on a character and is like, I'm so and so, and he does like some skit that's just completely dumb, but really funny. And he's a really good magician, so that makes it even funnier because like he's really good at what he does, but his like production of the skit itself is like
We are the Emperor's
super
chosen.
cringe, but kind of on purpose. It's pretty funny. He has some Star Wars themed ones. And that's one of the first ones that I saw from him.
Faith is our shield. Onward to glory! Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. None shall stop us.
They dare
Initiating
fire
attack
upon
protocol
Space
23.
Marines?
Moving out.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Orders received.
My faith is my shield.
Angelus,
We shall
run!
know no fear. I shall not fail. For the honor of the
Go
chapter,
heal up.
praise the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor
Awaiting
indeed,
orders.
brother.
Engaging the enemy. Commencing attack. Heresy grows from idleness.
Big boom boom.
Maintain attack formation. Fear our wrath. We stand ready. Orders received, brother. Onward to glory! Orders received. Orders received. The enemy is attacking! Maintain attack formation. Faith is our shield. Onward to glory! Understood. Stay vigilant, brothers. Objective
That's a
locked.
lot of orcs.
Yes, my lord. We will take them down from here.
There's a lot of orkies. A lot of dead orkies.
Yes, my lord. Moving out. Taking hits. Cleanse, purge, kill. We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness.
At your command. Strategic point identified.
My faith is my shield.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Whoops.
We stand ready.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
At your command, maintain attack formation. Moving out. Engaging the enemy. Stay vigilant, brothers. Commencing attack.
Oh, a Kilicon. Those things can be dangerous. Not today, though. Oh, he killed one of my guys.
Taking hits. Attacking as
Got one,
ordered.
though, at least.
Area secured.
Charge.
Search commencing. Gathering intelligence.
Ever vigilant. Moving out.
Rally squad!
Surge is about to die.
Maintain attack formation.
That's not good.
Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Weapons at ready. It is time. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Attacking as ordered. Under fire. Commencing attack. Cleanse, purge, kill. Ever vigilant. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. For the glory of the Imperium. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. None shall stop us. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Orders received. Heresy grows from idleness. Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant. Orders received.
Okay.
Maintain attack formation. Moving out. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts ready. Strategic point
Heresy grows
identified.
from idleness. Cleanse, purge, kill. Taking heavy fire. Orders received. Onward to glory. Engaging the enemy. Maintain attack formation. Weapons at ready. It is time. Maintain attack formation.
Area
Fear
secured.
our wrath. Weapons at ready. It is time. Understood. Stay vigilant, brothers. Cleanse, purge, kill.
I got chewed up.
Fear our wrath. At your command.
I kind of wish this game had a veterancy
Moving
thing
out
for squads. That would have been kind of cool.
for the glory of the Imperium.
It's just kind of, well, it wasn't. Well, was it before that? It was kind of done in RDSs. I don't know about before it was done. Maybe it was. I don't know. Played some of the newer Command and Conquers not too long ago, and unit veterancy was always nice.
Objective marked. Engaging the enemy. Attacking as ordered. Charge.
Owie.
Weapons at ready. It is time. We stand ready. Understood. Commencing attack. For the glory of the Imperium. Taking heavy fire. Onward to glory! None shall stop us. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. At your command. Commencing attack. Ever vigilant. What's your order?
Yeah, they were fun back when.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
Whoa.
I will suffer no trespass.
Chaos Sorcerer.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined. The Imperial Navy, with the help of the Bloodraven's battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low-population areas of the planet. Civilians are fleeing en masse to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were able to destroy several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Bloodravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during this downtime.
I'll be right back for 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get this started. I remember this mission, I think, being one of the first times that I noticed how much bigger Space Marines are than normal people, since you get civilians running past you. And I was like, oh, yeah, Space Marines are gigantic compared to a normal person. You finally get to kind of see the scale.
Brother Mateel, 2nd Squad is to man those buildings opposite the market streets. Go! Brother Tantheus, take 9th Squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational. That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that Orc artillery.
My lord, I have taken the liberty of stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel, but I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the spaceport...
We cannot hold the spaceport, Colonel. We have to maximize our defense in one location to assure victory. Do not mistake the Orcs' simple manner for stupidity. They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
Yes, my lord. I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the orcs to strike? We should attack! Surely it is better than doing nothing.
You would have us meet the orcs on open ground? That would be madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action.
Of course. You are right. Perhaps patience is the better virtue here.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. Leandros would be proud.
Brothers, the orcs have overrun the city. This transgression shall not stand. We will
stand
fight
ready.
until the last orc is dead.
Faith
Heavy
is
bolter
our shield.
turrets have been made available to us. Be sure to place their defensive power wisely.
Today, the enemy shall
Landmines
know
are now
fear.
available for placement in our enemy's paths.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
The orcs maintain an iron grip on the city's strategic points. We must break their hold and deny the orcs their supplies.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
What is your will?
Defending objective. The
He
enemy
who
is
stands
attacking.
with me
The
shall
area
be
is
my
secure.
brother.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord.
What is your will?
Onward to glory!
Run for your
Fear denies faith.
Here to serve. Yes,
Regroup!
most beneficent
No
one.
vehicles or dreadnoughts yet. If only.
Do as you ask. I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one.
Orcs, purge the beasts!
The Emperor protects.
I exist to serve.
Oh, there's the bolters right here I can do. Okay. I didn't even notice them there for a second.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Fear not, sire.
What is your will?
I don't think we need to do that quite yet. Okay,
Here
start
to serve.
building these.
Yes, my lord. Fear not, sire.
That's not where I told you to use that, but okay.
The Emperor protects.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Oh, I have control over the...
Here, we'll get through this. I know
I didn't even realize I had control over the squads. Imperial Guard.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
On alert, brothers.
Reporting, sir.
The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, sir.
Got that up there. What is even our objective right now? Capture strategic points or take the city. Okay.
Yes, most beneficent one.
My faith is my
Heresy
shield.
grows from idleness.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Marine squad deployed.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
None shall stop us. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Stay vigilant, my lords. Taking heavy fire. Space Marines attack!
Oh yeah, there's some civilians running away. Little children.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness.
Oh, tiny compared to us.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
They did a good job with the scale there. Guardsmen might be a little bit oversized on this, but
The Emperor protects.
it's kind of their armor look, I guess.
The Emperor protects.
Captain. Space Marine. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear our wrath.
We're here. The Emperor protects.
Cleanse, purge, kill. The enemy is attacking.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen. Onward to glory!
Oh, war truck.
Agreed.
Those are not fun.
Space Marines, advance!
Run for your lives! Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord. Retreat! Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? At your command. At your command. We are the
Direct us
Imperial
to the
Guard.
enemy.
It is
Moving
time we
out.
started acting like it. Regroup! Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Yes, sir.
Praise the Emperor. I shall not fail.
Yes, my lord. Onward to glory!
I await your instructions. With all due haste. Here to serve. I shall obey.
I serve mankind. We shall know no fear.
We can't hold!
I serve
Position
mankind.
secure.
Retreat! We're here.
Taking haste.
We'll get through this, I know it. At your command.
Praise the Emperor.
I stand ready.
Here to serve. Build
Heresy
routine
grows from
721
idleness.
initiated.
We
Orders
are the
received.
Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Maintain attack formation. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Form up, men! There's work to be done! Regroup!
He who stands with me shall be
Hope
my
is the
brother.
first step on the road to disappointment.
What would you have me do?
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Under fire. Moving out. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, sir. We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of. The Emperor protects. Yes, sir.
Heresy grows from idleness.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
At your command.
For the honor of the chapter. Taking command.
Fear not the Psycho.
Moving out. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, sir.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Commencing attack. None shall stop us.
At once.
Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, what's your order?
My powers are yours to command.
Onward to glory! Fear denies faith.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I shall never tire.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Attacking as ordered. Heresy grows from idleness. Fear denies faith.
Reporting, sir.
Here to
Under
serve.
fire.
Build routine 721
Fear
initiated.
denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen.
My faith is my shield.
Cleanse, purge, kill. We are the Emperor's chosen. Under
Venerate
fire.
the immortal
Just forget
Emperor.
that.
At your command.
Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows from idleness.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. We stand ready. Orders received. Moving out grows from idleness. Cleanse, purge, kill. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Attacking as ordered. We stand ready. Ever vigilant. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. What's your order? Stay vigilant, brothers. Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield. Charge! Fear our wrath. Charge!
The Emperor protects.
Here to serve. With all due
Hope is
haste.
the first step on the road to disappointment.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Freaking war trucks.
Fear not the psycho.
Remember them being so annoying in this game?
My power armor will
Space
protect.
Marines, advance!
I shall not fail. By my command, attack!
Yes, most beneficent one.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Attacking as ordered. Weapons at ready. It is time.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Mission accomplished.
I await your instructions. With all due
We
haste.
stand ready. Yes, my lord. Stay vigilant, brothers. Understood. Maintain attack formation. Fear our wrath. We are the Emperor's chosen.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Initializing build protocol.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
We'll get through this, I know it.
They dare fire upon Space Marines?
We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of. Let them have it! Charge! Charge!
Awaiting orders.
Knowledge is power. Hide
Is there a
it
vehicle
well.
thing over here to kill?
Orders received.
Like spamming those things at us from? I have a feeling there is.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Understood.
No, not over here. Deeper in, I guess.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
We are the Emperor's
Venerate
chosen.
the immortal Emperor.
Orders received, brother.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, Lord.
How many of these can we have? I don't even know.
Yes, Lord.
I feel like I remember a limit on turrets.
I will do as you ask.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Maybe not.
Orders received. Moving out.
You know, let's just go down in here and
Stay vigilant, brothers.
see if we just need to kill what's down
Orders
here
received.
to win.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill. Onward to glory. Orders received. Cleanse, purge,
I stand
kill.
ready.
Moving out. Stay vigilant,
maybe
brothers.
not.
Orders received, brother.
It's just debris over
Orders
here.
received. Fear our wrath.
Oh no, there's something back
Onward
here.
to glory. Taking damage.
We are taking damage.
One thing at least, couple things. Okay, there is a depot back here. I want to kill that. Get more war tracks.
Moving out.
They're so annoying.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Understood. Orders received, brother. Moving out. Fear our wrath. Moving out.
Speaking of war tracks,
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Moving out. Taking hits. Stay vigilant, brothers. Cleanse. Purge. Kill. Maintain attack formation.
oh yeah. Row Servitor saving the day.
Onward to glory.
It was really cool to see double-digit viewers.
Commencing attack.
If you're here on the stream, thanks for hanging out.
What is your order?
The Emperor protects.
Taking
At
hits.
your command.
The Emperor protects, brothers. There, yeah, right there. Okay. They're not gonna do anything to that.
Yes, sir. I await your instructions.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
This is better viewership than I was expecting for stream back after a little while. Even with this being a new thing.
Venerate the immortal
Here
Emperor.
to serve.
Oh,
Yes, Lord.
you killed the
Yes,
missile
sir.
turret?
Consolidating position on the
I
objective.
await your instructions.
He's out of range.
I await
sucks.
your instructions.
We'll just send
We
one
are
squad to
the
go deal with
Emperors
him.
chosen for the glory of the Imperium.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Understood. Onward to glory!
My power armor will protect.
Charge! We stand ready.
Blast and damnation. A sacred machine cult has misfired and landed somewhere within the city. We must recover the structure and any survivors.
We are the Emperors chosen.
Dreadnought
Knowledge
time.
is power.
My faith
Hide
is
it
my
well.
shield.
Well, maybe not Dreadnought time yet, but
Fear our wrath.
on the right path
Onward
towards one.
To
Here
glory!
to serve. Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions.
Ever vigilant.
Where did the machine cult crash?
Heresy grows from idleness.
I don't know. There's no marker on where.
An open mind
It
is
is.
like a fortress with its
Whoops,
gates
whoops,
unbarred
whoops, whoops.
and unguarded.
We are the Emperors
Oh, there it
chosen.
is. Literally right here. In a Dreadnought, yes. Thank goodness.
Mine.
Emperor be praised. The machine cult is still intact. We must get a servitor to finish its construction immediately.
At last, back to war. Dreadnoughts are so awesome.
The enemy
Yes,
is attacking.
Absolutely love.
Heresy grows. The area is secure.
Here to serve.
We stand ready.
Here to serve.
I am the instrument of his will.
Orders received.
I am the instrument of his will.
Orders received.
Servers on the way to repair that.
Yes, most beneficent one.
No, we don't need that. We need
With
this.
all due haste. Yes, Lord.
Funny how the AI in this game will like pressure some
Build routine 721.
outposts and ignore other ones completely.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Through discipline, we prevail.
Taking damage. Awaiting orders.
Faith is eternal.
Speaking of not killing certain ones.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse, purge, kill.
I am the instrument of his will.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yeah.
Fear denies faith. Stay vigilant, brothers. Moving out. Faith is our shield. Orders received, brother.
Fall back over here.
We stand ready. Fear our wrath. Stay vigilant, brothers. Orders received.
Run, boys, run.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Moving out. Ever vigilant. Cleanse, purge, kill.
I await your instructions.
I got some dreadnoughts. And I guess we have to. What do we gotta do here? Rotate city, capture strategic points. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I could have done this faster. Oh well.
Maintain attack.
Get that one.
formation. Maintain attack formation. Stay vigilant, brothers. Heresy grows from idleness. Understood. Direct us to the enemy. Onward to glory. Ever vigilant. Understood. What is your order?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Under
yourself.
fire.
Faith is eternal.
Onward to glory. Awaiting orders. Engaging the enemy. Heresy grows from idleness. We are the Emperor's chosen.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Faith is eternal. I have awoken. Even in death I still serve. By his word. Moving out.
Taking heavy fire.
Moving out. I am ready to serve. Again.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Engaging the enemy. Understood. Maintain it.
Retreat! Yes, sir. We'll get through this, I know it. We'll get through this, I know it.
Poor Imperial Guard got ravaged.
At last, back to war.
Orders received, brother. Understood. Tagging heads!
Form up, men! There's work to be done!
There's the enemy stronghold.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Stay vigilant, brothers. Understood. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Even in death, I still serve.
Orders received.
Knock it off, all of yous! We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. I's the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of yous lousy bunch of gits. We've been waiting and waiting to fight these Marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them butt good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of rats like yous boys. I use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning. Sure thing. You're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orcamungus.
Orcamungus.
He got something special planned for these humies.
Orcamungus, huh? Totally forgot that was a name of a character in this. My gosh. This is before Gorguts. Looking forward to seeing good old Gorguts
The
again, though.
defense of the city of Magna Bonum was a success. The orcs caught us off our guard, but not unprepared. I will not underestimate these aliens again. It is clear now that their primary push was towards the capital city, and they have moved in to attack with a speed I have rarely seen a military force capable of achieving. I have read reports of orc clans who focus on fast strikes, but I did not realize they could be so coordinated. It is as if something is driving the orcs here, some unknown desire or instinct. The Imperial Guard regiments watching over the city are decimated, and will not be resupplied for at least 24 hours. The orcs will renew their attacks far sooner. Our scouts are reporting a force massing 50 kilometers from the city that dwarfs the group that attacked Magna Bonum, and reports from civilians speak of a mighty orc who leads them, bigger and more cunning than the rest. If the capital city falls, this planet will not be far behind. I cannot allow this to occur.
Alright. This might be the final mission for me. Before calling it good for this evening.
Everything is ready, boss. Them Humies is in for a good stomping. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of their lives.
I don't take orders from you, Humie.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on, and we have given it to you. You wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines. They are here. We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial tanks to use on the battlefield. And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word. But that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
Sudden chaos is sudden.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures disgusts me. The orcs are a tool, nothing more. And quite an effective one, I might add. Perhaps. But I dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry. Lord Bale. Orcs are not unpredictable. Quite the contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you. But they will honor our agreement as long as we provide them with enemies to satiate their battle lust. If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us. You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came for and be gone before they finish with the Imperials and turn on us.
Why is we talking with them Humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly Chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the Humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
Squiggle.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Cleanse this area.
Orbital strike? No. That'd be too easy. Oh, we do have whirlwinds though.
Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Activating jump pack. Taking hits.
They will never see it coming.
Heresy grows from idleness.
That was bad.
Whirlwind here.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. We stand ready.
Whirlwind artillery tank
Returning to
here.
battle.
They will never see it coming.
We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command.
Whirlwind here. They will never see it coming. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yeah, a lot of people want a Total War Warhammer 40k. The Warhammer Fantasy has been pretty well received. I mean, I think people criticize it for certain things, but I wouldn't say it was not a success. They've made 3 Total Wars out of it over the last 10 years. I don't know how a 40k one would do though. Like, I don't know how you would do the battles since there's so much range stuff in 40k. And Total War does better with like melee-based armies with some range support. Sure, you have like archers and stuff, but it'd be different.
Faith is our shield. We are the Emperor's chosen.
But a lot of people want that.
Awaiting orders. Orders received. Understood.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
At your command. Ever vigilant.
Our scouts report the war boss is in the vicinity of this location. It seems a second Orc clan has gathered between us. They are heavily
Kill our own
defended on
dudes.
this plateau. They must be eliminated to clear a path to the war boss.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Here to serve.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Awaiting orders.
Here to serve. I await your
Area secure.
instructions. What is your will?
You would like it, Cody. There's a lot of content too. The first game's campaign is linear like this, but then Dark Crusade and Soulstorm, well, Winter Assault is the other one after this that's also a linear story. But then after that, Dark Crusade and Soulstorm are like take over a map, and it's kind of like a miniature version of Total War in that way.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
It doesn't have the scale of Total War, but you're like taking territory maps from other factions, and there's like 7 factions that you're fighting from Warhammer in it, which is cool. And you can choose to be any of them for that campaign too.
Here to serve.
So it's fun.
Initializing build
Awaiting
protocol.
orders.
It's definitely old school though.
The enemy is attacking.
Assault Marines are now available to us. They can be built from the chapel barracks. My faith is my shield.
We stand ready. Faith is our shield.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Under fire!
No, I never played that, Cody.
I stand ready.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord. Understood.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees
Here
of
to
guilt.
serve. I await your instructions.
What's your order? Understood.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Orders received, brother. Under fire. Attacking as ordered. Stay vigilant, brothers.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Engaging the enemy. Fear denies faith. Fear denies faith.
Fear not the Psyker.
Yes, my lord. Orders received. Taking hits.
Yeah, I don't know why I never played those. I would have liked them. No
I
clue.
await your instructions.
I must have been too involved with other stuff.
There is no such thing as innocence.
When did that one come out?
Fear denies faith. Activating jump pack. The enemy
Here
is
to
attacking.
serve. I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
For the Emperor! At your command.
My faith is my shield. Faith and duty. My aim shall not
Stand
falter.
ready. Through discipline, we prevail.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
How dare you steal my post?
Heresy grows from idleness.
2004? Yeah, this one came out around that time
What is
too.
the name of the Emperor?
Yeah, Dawn of War, this one came out in September of 2004. So, I guess I just went down this path instead of the Lord of the Rings RTS path.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve.
Because this definitely...
The machine cult is ready to be requisitioned. Build it to gain access to vehicles.
I'll do that, Angelus. Because this game definitely was one of the beginning points for Warhammer for me. I had a friend, I remember, in junior high who constantly talked about Warhammer, and that was also part of what got me into it. Little does he know. Haven't seen that guy in 1,000 years. But,
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
get more Marine squads.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Can't build machine cold yet.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
That's okay.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Let's capture a few more points and then we'll do that.
Commencing attack. Under fire.
Hey!
Marine squad
Hey,
deployed.
Caddis.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little upgrade.
He who stands with
If you have it in your Steam, Tad, you get a discount right now.
What's your order?
They're giving the game basically at half cost for anyone that already has it.
Direct us to the enemy. Attacking as ordered.
Knowledge is power.
Well, that squad got
Guide
wiped.
it well.
We just got our butts kicked right there.
Awaiting orders. Moving out. What's your order?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Heresy grows from
I command in the name of the Emperor. My faith is my shield.
There is no such thing as
Heresy
innocence,
grows from
only degrees of guilt.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Orders received. The enemy is attacking. Onward to glory! Direct us to the enemy. Yes, my lord. What is your order?
Cody, my brother is a official pilot now.
Ever vigilant.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
It'd be cool if they just outright remade this.
Fear not the psyker.
Ever vigilant.
Like, modern update to everything.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Freaking tank now? Okay.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
I await your instructions.
Heresy grows from idleness. Taking heavy fire. Fear our wrath.
Fear not the psyker.
At your command. To the skies. Target their vehicles. Marine squad deployed. None
Really?
shall stop us.
He really dodged the Melta?
Onward
Fear
to
not the
glory.
psyker.
We stand ready.
Fear not the psyker.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Oh no, hasn't flown me around yet. He wants to.
Here to serve.
Not quite yet. One day, perhaps.
I will do
Awaiting
as you
orders.
ask.
Understood.
Tarkov is not ready for 1.0 and never
received.
will be. BSG has no idea what they're doing with that game.
Here to serve.
I might play 1.0 on the PvE side of things a little bit, but we'll see.
Taking
Definitely have
hits.
zero desire for what they're doing with the
Hope
PvP
is the
stuff.
first step on the road to disappointment.
Here to serve.
Heard like some of the load times are even worse right now for things, and it's like I don't need to waste my time
Initiating
on loading
attack
screens
protocol 23.
when I can play other things basically immediately.
Purge. Kill. Fear our wrath. Attacking as ordered. At your command. Activating jump pack.
Praise the Emperor.
Orders received. Charge.
Hope is the first step on the
Faith
road
is
to
our shield.
disappointment. Fear not the Psycho.
Whirlwinds and their long-range artillery are being made available. Build them from the machine cult.
Oh, brother.
I await your instructions.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
I think they're getting a little bit messier.
Orders received.
Knowledge is
brother.
power. Hide it well.
Taking hits. Heresy grows from idleness.
The Emperor protects.
Fear not the Psycho.
Defending. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I have a warning.
Initializing build protocol.
Well, yeah, I mean, the PvE is like,
Fear denies faith.
I mean, you can load into anything really fast, you know? And, like, it's just way less punishing, and, like, the way the game is right now, apparently, like, you're getting punished even harder for, like, no reward. Like, they've made the game even worse. But then you don't get anything for
At your command.
going through that pain.
Understood.
Other than, I guess,
I am the
bragging
strength
rights
of
for
his
going through
will.
the pain.
Fear not the Psycho.
Activating
I don't know.
jump pack. Under fire. Awaiting orders.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife will want to play it
He
more
who
too as it
stands
gets closer.
with
She's
shall be
like,
my brother.
An open mind is like a fortress.
she's like already planning Halloween.
Attacking as ordered.
She's
Commencing
excited for it,
attack.
and I mean I am too. But yeah, she would probably love to play Faz as well.
I shall end you.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
None shall stop us.
We played a little bit during Easter, and that was fun because they had like an Easter event. That was
Beware
decent.
the alien. The heretic.
And they've redone some of the maps, like
Moving out.
one of the barn maps is like a completely different house now.
An open mind is like a fortress.
very
with
new
its
now.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Under fire.
We get another dreadnought. Yeah, right
I
here.
am ready to serve.
Fortress Monastery add-on. I don't think I can get Las Link or Las guns yet on. Because that went out the Fortress Monastery yet.
I stand ready.
Command me. By his word.
Orders received, brother. Prepare even base targets. Engaging the enemy. Fear our wrath.
Command me.
Direct us to the enemy.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Here to serve.
Taking damage.
Arc Raiders does look cool.
Faith is eternal.
I don't know that I'm really interested in any.
War.
I'm disappointed that they didn't do total PvE with it
At your
though.
command.
Even in death I still serve.
Marine
But-
squad deployed.
It does look cool to at least
Moving
try
out.
later on
Orders
when
received,
it's out.
brother.
I'll give it a shot, I think, but
brothers.
I just don't like the
Initiating
Battle Royale
Protocol 23.
get killed and thrown out of the game style anymore. I just don't. The novelty wore off long ago for me. I like to play the game that I'm playing and not get it arbitrarily pulled from me. Have to restart. I just don't like it anymore.
Faith is eternal. Command
I
me.
feel like it's a waste of time.
Maintain attack formation.
But the Arc Raiders physics and stuff looks really cool,
Stay
so
vigilant, brothers.
I'd like to try it out just to see, like,
At your command.
they've done some good work with some of that stuff I've heard.
Yes, my lord.
Faith is eternal.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Command me.
Fear denies faith.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's the same developer as Finals, so that
Weapons
makes
at
it worth
ready. It is
giving it a look at
captured.
as well. And I would like to try out the new Battlefield. The new one does look cool. Try it out for a bit at least. I haven't done that yet, but
I have awoken.
alright.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one?
By his will. Command me.
Oh yeah, I love the chaos of big battlefields though. Yeah, I like that Battlefield is deciding not to do, you know, weird over the top
I shall obey.
skin bullcrap like
I will do as
It is
you
better
ask.
to
Call of
die
Duty has
for the
turned into.
Emperor than live for yourself.
Call of Duty has turned into like
For the
Fortnite
glory
Lite.
of the Imperium.
Protect.
So bad.
Charge.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
What is your order? Fear our wrath. Understood.
I am the instrument of his will.
Understood. Charge.
Big Mac boy. Oh, he's getting shredded.
Orders received, brother. Fear
Not
our
even a
wrath.
chance. Ooh, we got a thermal deposit here.
Under fire.
Yeah, that's so bad, Tad. That like, just imagine.
We will establish a forward base at this location to facilitate
I am
ready
ready to
access
serve.
to Space
Again.
Marines. We will need many to ensure the war boss is dead
Weapons
and
ready.
buried.
It is time. Faith is our shield.
Thermoplasma generators are available. They will provide us
Taking
greater
fire.
access to power.
Direct us to the enemy.
Jeez. Okay.
At last, back to war.
Orders received.
Go, go, go.
Strategic point identified.
Yeah, I can imagine just if that happened to me in a game, I'd just like quit right after. It's like, especially if the guy was a jerk too. It's like, not only are you getting murdered by a person with a Nicki Minaj skin, but if they're like just a complete jerk after that too.
Maintain
It's like, what am I doing with my life?
Yes, my lord. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Even in death, I still serve.
I know it'll be a while before we can do this, Tad, but we need
It is
to,
better to die for the
An
Emperor
open
than
mind
live
is
for
like a
yourself.
fortress with its gates
we need to
unbarred
play,
and unguarded.
Position secure. Back.
we need to play through Stellaris together sometime, like a
Cleanse,
campaign.
Purge, kill.
I know those are a bit involved
Fear
though,
denies faith.
but you would enjoy it if you were able to get late game with me on some of that stuff.
Regrouping. Under fire. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Did I lost my servitor. Great. Okay. Send a few out up here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Initiating attack protocol
What
23.
is
Even
your
in
will?
death, I still serve.
What is your will?
Yeah, Stellaris.
Faith is eternal.
Tad has it. We started a campaign once a long time ago, but then we fizzled out on it.
I am ready
I've
to
played through it a
serve.
few times.
Again.
Well, a few
At last,
saves
back to
Yes.
a few years ago, and I really like it. I haven't done certain types of playthroughs I want to though, but then there's just too much to play, so it's just you never have enough time to do everything you want.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Taking hits.
Yeah, crap status. And then, yeah, there's a lot of DLCs for Stellaris, but you don't have to have all of them to play stuff. Some of them are more important than others to get, I guess.
Moving out. Onward to glory.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I
Build a forward
await
base
your
up here.
Instructions. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. I will do as you ask.
Even in death I still serve. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
It's just a constant audio file playing over here. Oh, it's this guy.
I am ready to serve. Again,
Okay.
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will be there soon.
You have Solaris, Cody?
Yes, Lord. Initializing this protocol. Beneficent One. Build routine 721 initiated.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised we haven't played it together then. I have a fair few of the DLCs too. I don't know how many I have, but
Even in death I still serve.
Here to serve.
Faith is eternal.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Fear our wrath. Onward to glory! The enemy is attacking! Engaging the enemy. Commencing attack. We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness.
Here to serve. I shall obey your instructions. I shall obey.
yeah, I played through 2 Solaris campaigns, I think, and the second one I became the Imperium and stuff and took over everything.
Objective achieved.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
After surviving the crisis,
Here to serve.
the crisis I've gotten both times has been the multi-dimensional invaders. I did get the nanite attack once too. That one almost killed me. But mostly I've gotten the 3 factions that invade from another dimension thing going on.
I will crush those who stand before me.
They were annoying to deal with, but eventually was able to defeat them.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Fear our wrath. Fear our wrath.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Under fire!
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Stay vigilant, brothers. We stand ready.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the Squiggoth. I remember this a little bit.
I have awoken. Even in death I still serve.
Let's make sure we have enough dreadnoughts to gang up on it.
Securing objective.
At last, back to war. Command me.
I await your instructions.
Fear denies faith.
Oh yes, original campaign, good memories. It's been like since like 2005 since I played this original campaign too.
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Awaiting orders. What is your order?
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Even in death I still serve.
Orders received. Maintain attack formation. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Look at
under
that
fire.
monstrosity. I have heard legends of
is.
such beasts, but I've never seen one.
Get 'em,
Men,
boys.
concentrate your fire. We must take this creature down.
Attacking as ordered.
Get 'em, dreadnoughts. Get 'em.
Target their vehicles.
Wow,
Command me.
you wrecked that boy.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Dreadnoughts came in clutch. Did me, you, and like Mr. Wonderful play together then? I don't remember you playing with us for some reason.
Charge.
Maybe we did. I just don't remember you playing with us. I don't know. Like, I don't have a single freaking memory of it.
Orders received.
But-
Broken.
I'm also becoming an old man who doesn't remember things, so.
Charge!
Follow my lead.
Our faith holds us.
Take me into battle. Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve. Faith is eternal.
Commencing attack.
Moving out.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Understood. Orders received. Moving out.
Long-range tank BS.
Charge. Fall back. Stay vigilant, brother.
Got the war boss.
Orders received, brother. For the glory of the Imperium. Taking damage. Target their vehicles. Attacking as ordered. Heresy grows from idleness. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Orders received. Understood. Regrouping. Heresy grows from idleness.
Even in death I still serve. To me, my brothers.
My faith is my shield.
Even in death I still serve. Take me into battle. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Orders received, brother.
Even in death I still serve. By his word.
Taking haste. Engaging the enemy. Commencing attack. Fear our wrath.
I have awoken.
Orders received. Position secure.
I am the instrument of his will. Burn, heretic.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Orders received, brother.
There we go.
My powers are yours to command.
Tad, do you remember Tachyon? The Fringe? The space game?
Take me into battle.
Orders received, brother. Objective log.
I wanna... Oh, I think with today's
Yes, my lord.
like
Maintain attack
game
formation.
development tools, that we could totally remake that like as a spiritual successor of that. I feel like
Even in death I still
making a game
serve.
like that wouldn't be that complex these
Even
days.
in death I still
And it'd be really
serve.
cool to try to do. I think the hardest thing actually would be maybe the ship modeling, but maybe not
To
even
me,
that would
my
be that
brothers.
difficult,
Moving out.
depending on what we
I
did.
will crush those who
Taking
stand
heavy
before me.
fire.
I've just been thinking about it a lot lately, and it's like I
I will crush
Kinda
those
wanna
who
give
stand
a
before me.
shot at it if I
last,
can.
Back to war.
I feel like I've done
Stay
enough
vigilant.
programming
Area is secure. Stay vigilant.
stuff the last 6 months that I could probably figure out a majority of the mechanical
Stay vigilant, brothers.
programming stuff. It's just the artistic stuff I'm
Orders
not
received,
as
brother.
clear on.
Command me.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Stay vigilant, brothers. Moving out. Cleanse, purge, kill. Fear our wrath.
Even in death I still serve.
Alright, what do we need to do? Construct a second. Oh. We still need to do that.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
I don't know what counts as the entire base here,
Even in death I still serve.
because I feel like we've killed mostly everything.
Moving out. Understood.
Command me.
There's one over
Fear
here.
our wrath. Understood. taking heavy fire.
So yeah, I feel like you totally could, with some guides these days, create some semblance of Tachyon again. And it wouldn't be that difficult to do. Just like a simple linear story type game, not some big grand Elite Dangerous thing, but...
Brother Tantheus.
Burned beyond recovery of his gene seed, along with Brother Michaelis. Nothing was left of them save for ash. They burned from the inside out.
Anything else to report?
The Orc warboss has been destroyed, but we saw a dropship leave the area. Captain, she bore the 8-pointed star.
The mark of the ruinous powers of chaos.
The forces of chaos? Here? Now?
Tartarus has endured several Black Crusades led by the terrible Chaos Champions. However, it seems too convenient that orcs and these heretics are here at the same time. But I trust the eyes of our scouts. Isidore, do you sense anything?
No, I have sensed nothing. But if the nature of Brother Tantheus' demise is any indication, then they would have a sorcerer with them who would be capable of masking their presence. Especially with all the background static caused by the orcs.
Ah, our honored guest has arrived.
Who is it?
Inquisitor Mordecai Toth, protector of the Emperor's divine word and will.
Is he here to take command?
An Inquisitor may have near unlimited power. Yes, he can commission the service of any Imperial citizen, from peasant to planetary governor, but...
I shall not cede command of my Space Marines to him, Inquisitor or not.
Then why is he here? Does he suspect one of us of heresy?
He is an Inquisitor. They suspect everyone of heresy. If chaos taints this world, then that explains his presence. We must share with him what we discovered.
That thing has been truer said.
Welcome to Tartarus.
About the Inquisition.
Thank you, Captain. But we have little time for courtesies. You and your men must leave Tartarus. Now.
I think the funniest thing about this game is how the Chaos Forces in this first one are the Alpha Legion, and they are doing some deceptive stuff, but rookie move, having one of their ships spotted flying away. This is before they were fleshed out as like
the
ultra secretive though.
And the war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet, but of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a Space Marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience, and that I do not need right now.
Yeah. Alright, I think this is going to be the last one that I play. There's a lot of orcs on the map.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Okay, but you're the Inquisition,
Captain,
man.
that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
I think it's funny the Inquisition is like...
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Good old Eldar. I think it's ironic the Inquisition...
Orbital Command has indicated
just
the
talking.
dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos.
Or the Eldari, apparently. Yup.
We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here.
Be a ton, Eldari. It would be really... It's kind of funny the Inquisition's like, I don't think chaos is here. Like,
The
they would
sacred artifact will now
totally
be available to us.
expect
Construct
it.
it, and we will have access to powerful abilities. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Inquisitors. Okay. As far as Inquisitors go, though, Toth kind of comes across like a cool one. Ultimately.
Initializing build protocol.
I don't think
Yes,
he really appears in any of the other lore, though, ever.
With all due haste.
Faith is our shield.
What is your will? Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness. Understood.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. Here to serve.
Sacred artifact. Is there a relic on the map at all? Maybe. No, there's not. Not right now, not that we see at least.
Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Awaiting orders.
How can I serve?
Oh, we just have this random dude too.
Yes.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Orders received. Moving out. Orders received. Maintain attack formation.
How can I serve?
Yes. None can stand before the Inquisition.
Stand ready.
Search commencing. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration.
Fear denies faith.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
Marine squad deployed. Mission accomplished. Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Fear denies faith.
Yes, most beneficent one.
How can I serve?
Search commencing.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. As you wish.
We stand ready. Orders received.
Yes.
I sense danger. We will root it out.
How can I serve?
Orcs!
Lining
Attack!
up our targets.
What is it you desire?
Yes, my lord. The enemy
Wait.
is in our sights.
They weren't attacking.
How can I serve?
They were fleeing.
Gathering
What could
intelligence.
inspire fear in an orc?
Fear denies faith.
No, don't worry about it. Probably nothing.
How can I serve?
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
What is your order? We stand ready. Awaiting orders. Consolidating position on the objective.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Fear denies faith. Faith is our shield.
How can I serve?
Commencing infiltration.
What is it you desire?
Getting into position. Search commencing.
Something is not right here. These orc bodies do not
I
look
sense
like they were
danger.
dispatched
We
by
will root it out.
Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution.
Getting into position. Getting into position. Yes, my lord. Search commencing.
Taking damage.
Perhaps we were mistaken about the presence of the forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or Chaos, I will have answers either way. Press on.
Lining up our targets. Yes, my lord. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence. The enemy is in our sights.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
Position secure. Taking damage.
I sense danger. We will root it out. We will take them down from here. The enemy is in our sights.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Kill my servitor, you jerks.
As you wish. As you wish. I exist to serve.
Barely saved, okay.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Yes.
Scouts advance.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Here to serve.
Yes.
We will move ahead
Yes,
and
Lord.
mark any enemy positions.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Just gonna keep transporting down there, aren't they?
Ever vigilant. The enemy is attacking. To glory. Fear our wrath. Charge.
Build some turrets down there.
Scouts in position.
At your command. Heresy grows from idleness. Direct us to the enemy.
On patrol.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. What is your will? As you wish. Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. As you wish. Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Direct us to the enemy.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. As you wish. I will do as you ask.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol.
Yes.
I sense danger. We will root it out. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence.
Dark Reapers, fall back. We need
The enemy
Rhino
is in our
transport
sights.
tanks. They will allow us to get through unscathed and
Our
attack the
aim
Dark
is
Reapers
true.
on those cliffs above.
Whatever.
Apothecaries
Lining
are
up
standing
our
by
targets.
to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred
Lining
artifact.
up our targets.
Rhino transports are now available.
I
Build
am
them
ready
at
to
the machine
pass
cult.
judgment.
Commencing infiltration.
Heresy grows from idleness. None shall stop us. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I am prepared.
It will be done. Yes.
Yes,
What
my
is
lord.
it you desire?
Commencing infiltration.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Or we just make a couple of melee boys. Oh, we can't. That sucks.
Apothecary ready.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Apothecary ready.
Initializing build protocol.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready.
Yes, most beneficent one? With all due haste.
How can I serve? Who requires my aid? How can I serve? Who requires my aid?
I have awoken. At last, back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Take me into battle.
What are your needs? How can I serve?
At last, back to war. Command me.
Gathering intelligence. Yes,
They
my
dare
lord.
fire upon Space Marines?
Scouts, charge. Commencing infiltration.
Marine squad deployed.
At last, back to war.
Moving out. Maintain attack formation. Squad morale restored. What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Awaiting orders.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Scouts advance. On patrol. Our aim is true.
It is better to die
Yes, my
for the
lord.
Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will.
They are finished.
Walk softly.
We stand ready.
A big gun.
Engaging the enemy.
I am ready to pass judgment.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Faith is eternal. I am the instrument of his will.
Fear denies faith. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows
Yes,
from idleness.
I exist to serve.
The random chaos dozer here.
I have awoken.
Rocking a maybe a Iron Warriors iconography there. Which makes no sense considering Iron Warriors are not in this one.
Securing objective.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
It's funny.
Scouts
I
advance.
have awoken.
On patrol. Gathering intelligence.
Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me. I will crush those who stand before me.
Apothecary ready.
Faith is eternal. To me, my brothers.
Apothecary ready.
I await your
The
instructions.
enemy is attacking.
For the Emperor!
awoken.
Our aim is true. Yes, my lord. Lining up our targets.
Awaiting orders.
Moving out. To me, my brothers. Moving out. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What is it you desire? What is it you desire? On my way.
See you, Tatus.
Yes.
Objective achieved.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
I am the instrument of his will.
What are your needs? Who requires my aid?
I await your instructions.
How can I serve? Who requires my aid? The battlefield awaits. What are your needs?
Scouts here.
The battlefield awaits.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I have awoken.
Search commencing. Search commencing.
What is it you desire? I will see that it happens. It will be done.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war.
On patrol. The enemy is in our sights. Scouts charge.
I am ready to serve. Again. I shall end you.
Direct me to the injured. Direct me to the injured.
Even in death I still serve. Command me. Take me into battle.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord.
Yes, my lord.
At last, back to war.
Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness.
Area secured.
Orders received, brother. Fear denies faith.
Command me.
Here to serve. I will
Faith
do
is
as you
eternal.
ask. Here to serve.
I am the instrument of his will.
Onward to glory!
It is better to
Taking
die
heavy
for the
fire.
Emperor than live for yourself.
Onward to
It
glory!
is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
At least we know that the orcs in Eldar are not in league together.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
Orders received. None shall stop us. Taking damage. Inquisition. Commencing attack. Weapons at ready. It is time. Understood. Orders received, brother. None shall stop us. Moving out.
Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a
Onward
forward position
to
with which to
glory.
engage the enemy.
Fear our wrath.
At last, back to war.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve. Yes,
Under
Lord?
fire.
As you wish.
The Inquisition will destroy you.
For the glory of the Imperium.
There, foul creature!
Moving out.
I shall obey.
Faith is our shield. Orders received.
I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war.
The Inquisition will destroy you.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I await your instructions. I shall obey. Yes, Lord?
Position
Build
secure.
routine 721 initiated. Here to serve.
At last, back to
I
war.
await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Defending objective.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Faith is eternal.
Understood.
It is better to die for the
While the
Emperor
enemies
than
of the
live for
Emperor
yourself.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I am prepared.
Yes, Lord. As you wish. Build routine 721. Yes, initiated. Most beneficent one. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. What is your will? Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve.
At last, back to war. Even in death I still serve.
Orders received, brother. Onward to glory!
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Orders received, brother. Maintain attack formation. Taking damage. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Understood. Understood. Charge! Fear our wrath. Stay vigilant, brothers. Understood. Maintain attack formation. Weapons at ready. It is time. Onward! Taking damage! Initiating attack protocol 23. Orders received. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Command me.
Engaging the enemy. Onward to glory! Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath. Onward to glory!
I have awoken.
Maintain attack formation.
I have awoken.
Onward to glory! Fear our wrath.
So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain Captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.
Mission success. Alright, I think I am calling it here tonight. Way more viewers than I expected, so for all you guys hanging out here, thanks for hanging out. I'll probably be on tomorrow sometime to play a bit more. Probably more in midday, Arizona time, so if you want to come by, appreciate your time. Nice to see you, Cody. Nice chatting, catching up with you a little bit. And I hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever you are. See ya.